guys, it's your girl Annie, and today we'll be talking about fun facts about boarding schools in Nigeria. But before we dive into it, I'd like to take a moment to appeal to you to watch this video to the end. And do not forget to like, comment, and click on the bell button to turn on the notifications. Alright, let's dive right into it. Boarding school is truly a world of its own. While some parents choose boarding schools as a disciplinary measure, especially for their stubborn children or those who may benefit from a stricter environment, others opt for it due to time constraints or simply to provide a better holistic education for their children. Children also react differently to the idea of boarding schools. Some feel anxious at the thought of leaving behind their friends, family, cozy beds, toys, and familiar comforts. For strangers, bunk bed and a life somewhat isolated from all the things they hold dear. On the other hand, some kids are thrilled by the freedom to live with their peers, anticipating endless playtime and living freedom away from their eagle-eyed parents. Despite all these different perspectives, boarding school life is filled with unique experiences that are often a nostalgic and amusing one. Let's dive into some fun facts about Nigerian boarding schools that never fail to make you smile. Number 1, tapping or fapping. First of all, it is the fact that Sterling got into boarding school and it was baptized fapping or tapping. It is almost the rite of passage to have your belongings stolen from you. It is anticipated that your things must definitely be stolen no matter how careful or how boldly you wrote your name on your personal effects. I am convinced that the death of Anini, Derico, and the likes of them happened in boarding school. I mean, the stealing skills there is unmatched. Even parents look forward to it and make provisions to buy new set of belongings for their kids in boarding school because they understand that this isn't their kids being careless. This is just what happens in boarding school. The fact that people can steal personal effects of other people that have their names boldly written on them and they get away with it still baffles me. Like, how do they do it? Because these names are boldly woven on these items and some of them are written with permanent markers, but they are never recovered. It is almost like these items never existed. Nah, Kevin Rambo no do reach this one. Number 2. Ghost stories. Anyone that went to a boarding school in Nigeria knows a couple of ghost stories that are just wild. From Madam Koi Koi to Mr. Black, to the story about the female student that removes her head every night to plait a new hair until she was caught. Each ghost story is unique according to the region and the state, but I think Madam Koi Koi is the most universal ghost story. Although there are different versions of Madam Koi Koi, but all of her stories still boils down to the ghost of a female teacher coming back to haunt the students in the school she taught while she was alive. Just really wild, crazy stories that will have you wondering just how creative people can get with storytelling. Hollywood know the rich thing so. But then, these stories traumatized students. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to pee after hearing wild stories like this. So wild. And scary. Number 3, having a bunkmate that bedwets. This is like new trauma unlocked, especially when the sick person is on the upper part of the bunk. Imagine sleeping at night, lying face up, and all of a sudden you feel liquid dripping on your face. You brush it off with your sleepy eyes, but then a strange stench hits your nose, and sleep suddenly leaves your eyes, and your brain comprehends what has just happened. Your bunkmates just peed on you. The frustration that hits the victim then is so out of the world. For the rest of the night, you won't be able to sleep. You'll be up wondering, who did you offend? What did you do to deserve this wickedness? Like, you're a good person and this shouldn't be happening to you. Wow, that is irritating and disgusting. Number 5, social night or boarders night. This is the hallmark of the secondary school boarding experience. And while different schools have different times for this social night, almost every school holds one at the end of every term after the exams. From fashion parade to dance choreography, stage plays, miming, singing, and lots of performances. This is the night that will determine if the social prefect is a whole expert at being the social prefect. This is the night that birthed many top artists and dancers, because it allows students to tap into their inner self and show off what they can do. The performers own the night while being on stage feeling like Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. And the rest of the students watching the show they always have a good time. I think social night is the hallmark and one of the best nights every student that attended boarding school ever experienced. And that's a wrap for this week's fun fact about boarding school. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on the notification bell so you don't miss out on the more exciting contents coming your way. Got a fun boarding school story or a fact to share? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning. See you in the next video.